ngazalelwa eMlazi, khulela khona eMlazi. Ngafunda ngayoba corporate girl. Fast forward sengirun business lami. I was retrenched from work in 2015 and ngabona ukuthi ngoba I've been going to interviews but ngingabi successful, rather let me just practice my passion. Yes, so as I ought to practice the passion yami ngibone where it gets me. So ngaqala business. My first ever restaurant was at Durban Station. Next door to I-Izwi Lomzansi lali lapho before. Yes, so so I opened that, and my target market was actually, I thought it was going to be train commuters, but it ended up being people from the office, which is why even lana kwabantu abasuka ema-ofisini, edrobheni, everywhere. In and around here, they come here during lunchtime and they enjoy a beautiful homely meal. I was very passionate about cooking. She used to have the most awesome lunch boxes when she was still at school.
Ngangiphatha ama-lamb chops esikoleni.
Yeah. Every day is different. Every day is different. So mostly I start my day by going to the gym, and then what else do I do? If I have catering, let me talk about when I have catering. So when I have catering, obviously I'm not going to go to the gym because time is very important. So sometimes you find Uguti, I don't even have, I can't do it. I was blood. I'm finding glad because I have to work around the clock. So, and other days, it's okay, maybe catering about 150, but banana starters, my mains, my desserts, which means I have to get up very early in a corner. So, somebody will be up by 2 a.m. and then we start preparing, and and then we'll cook here in our kitchen. If it's close by, otherwise we cook on site if we could do like show because we do travel. We cook here and then we load everything into our truck, and then we go arrive at wherever on site, and then we set up, and then we serve, and then we clean up, we come back. That's basically what I do like on a day. And she can talk about where she's involved. I think we don't do the same job. So she's also going to explain. She's also going to explain what she does.
I think it's also a business. Every day is different. Like one day you are in it and pega, and in our case pela. And then other days you get to have an off day. Wow, this is what being a business owner is, getting to relax. But also there's other days where you're pagati inside. So mina iroliami, I'm in administration. So I do office work, yes. So ngiyavuka ekuseni mengiye ejimini ngijima nogal. So sihamba ejimini kodwa mina ngiyabuya and I'm right on my laptop. Icona. Too much. Mondays.
If you call me on a Monday, I'm like, oh my God, who's this? But also, the company has grown into us having an office. So ukuthi thina asivukanga doesn't mean ukuthi the business is closed. No, there are people in the office, and ama numbers ethu, they are all over social media, ama emails ethu are all over social media. So mawuthi nje thula ngikufonelile ngangakuthola bengifuna catering, ungifonelelani But you find that kunama customers akule nawe business supporter from the very beginning. So those customers, they still have your number, and yes, and you still take care of those customers when they come to you. Yeah, so but basically we've grown to have a fully fledged administrative office, which is head by her. No, she's a very smart girl, this one. I'm not saying that because she's my daughter, but she is. She is, but to answer your question, what forced her to come into the business? She saw me during COVID because she had just finished her matric in 2019. So COVID started a few months later. So she saw me working and she was like, Mom can't work alone. And then she joined me, and literally everything that we do now with our 47 to 50 something stuff that we have now, we used to do everything that they do, just the two of us. Every single thing abayenzayo. From cooking to loading in the car to going on sites and setting up, serving customers, cleaning up, yonke leyo nto nje saqala sobawu-2 sasiyenza yonke sobawu-2, believe it or not. We started cooking for like 20 people, 30 people. That's when we started cooking together ke avuka kusena ngibona ukuthi hawu sengiyaqoba, uzongibuza ukuthi what can I do, what must I help with, because she hates cooking. But she would, she would help. So she's very good in what happens in the background. So she's very good in what happens in the background, like paying salaries and paying our suppliers on a weekly basis, chairing our weekly meetings with the staff and all of that. So she does a lot in the background. So even if people, they don't see her on site, how my lord, it's
I think the one thing that I value about a relationship with Mom is that we are very open in communication. Ayikho lento ukuthi phela nguma wakho fanele ungilalele yabo, umuntu olalelayo, and kuyasiza naloku business yabo ukuthi siyakwazi ukubonisana, singazi ukuthi maybe sixabene or siyaphikisana, kungabe ukuthi manje sesiyalwa ke manje sesisuka la emsebenzini sesiya ekhaya nakhona siyalwa futhi yabona nje. But it's all about open communication and having common ground. So I think that's one thing I value. So in that, kumnandi ukusebenza nomama.
It's very hard having a relationship where you are not able to communicate whatever it is ehluphayo. So mina, I communicate a lot because ngifuna relationship ihleze into eyodwa. So I communicate, I ask, are you okay? Are you okay today? What's going on? So I want to know exactly. Yes, because fanele sihleze say right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's very hard to do. It's very hard to separate the two. Ngithi ngizama ukubuka i-series to take my mind off things. Ngifuna ukubukela shayana lapha. Afika ugirl ne-laptop ngo-10 ebusuku athi girl
uyimina
manje inkosi yami le CSV ngithi sisi utheni manje ebusuku kwenzakalani meke wangibona ukuthi nje ngi-online
sesiza-ke
noma be-2 AM uzoqhamuka ne-laptop ngithi sisi ngeke phela
angilali guys, ibhizinisi kumele yabo
athi I can't sleep, hey. Ithi okay. Angakakwazi ngisho ukukhuluma njengamanje, it's 2 AM angikwazi ukukhuluma, angikwazi ukuqaqa umlomo. Usakhuluma yena, angithi yena she's been up the whole time. Up nje futhi.
nango-6 uzobe evukile.
Cha keke. Cha keke. Ufuna ukulala, usefuna ukulala ke.
Wena usuyavuka wena.
So if ukuthi fanele sisebenze vele that morning, fanele sisebenze mhlambe like we're going to Midlands or we have catering or whatever, uzoqhamuka during the day the only thing azobe yisho
Yeah.
ngizoyilala so mina I love homely food. I love a home cooked meal no matter where I am. Even when I'm traveling, like I would feel like yabona get today I feel like a home cooked meal. So I was like I cannot be the only one. Yabo. So let me create something where even when you are not home you feel like you are at home. So yes, so that's how the menu came about. Yabo. Nokuthi nje also abantu abamnyama, it's nice to create something for our people abai enjoy, you know, abai enjoy in a beautiful space as well, because ukudla kwethu mostly it's traditional.
Yeah.
So njengoba ku traditional, we didn't want to take it for granted that we're selling traditional food. So yeah, even with our aesthetics like restaurant, they can't even tell we sell traditional food. You know, yeah. So that's how our menu came about. It's basically how the food that I enjoy eating. Yeah, and also my favorite meal, like believe it or not, I love stamp meal. Yeah, when even inhliziyo yami imnyama ngathi stamp nje sodwa. Ngingasifaki lutho. I love stamp. I love stamp, but also like konke ukudla sikuphekayo, everything that is on our menu, like it's my favorite things to eat. It's good, tasty food. That's it. Okuphekwe ngothando. I think people can literally like taste that. So kuphekwe ngothando, you know. So it's that, because like I was like, okay, what can set me apart from other restaurants? And it's not like we only serve traditional food. We do have a Western cuisine as well. And now you can mold our salmon with your mash or your vegetables. You can't tell you're sitting at a traditional serving spot, you know. So like it is like putting the effort in each and every meal that we provide our customers.
I think another thing as well, Uti, we are very much about hospitality and making sure Uti abantu abavakashayo that they are treated well. That's why we have, it's in the small things. Uti mawufika sizowashisa izandla, yabo izinto enjalo. It's to make, yes, it's to make umuntu feel at home and comfortable. Izizwe yabo nje ephatheke kahle.
Challenges esibhekana nawo, it will be like staff challenges. Uthola ukuthi like uqasha umuntu siyahlupha siyaphuza, nje it's those things. Even in the kitchen you'll find ukuthi, because those things they affect service delivery. So yeah. What are challenges?
I think like in terms of growth, fresh food daily. I mean, there's been a lot of challenges, especially from the very first restaurants at Devastation. You know, amanye decisions owenzayo ungazi ukuthi maybe this is not the best location, or maybe I shouldn't have priced this at this, or I shouldn't have, you know. It's challenges like that we have learned along the way, from Durban Station to Florida Road to here. Yes, Florida Road.
From Durban Station, then it was COVID. We started cooking from home, and then sasesibheka ke enye indawo sayithola ku Florida Road. But njengoba echaza nje uMaluti ukuthi it was a learning curve for us, because a lot of things we did wrong in terms of location. It was a bad location for our business. We were wondering from cooking at home. Besiphekela abantu close to 100 people a day since ama takeaways abantu be-order. That's why we looked for a space. And now sesitholile space but akugcwali ku-empty.
Yeah.
Why? So we started researching ukuthi okay, why ngempela kungagcwali esitolo kodwa sinawo ama-customer, and they were still buying, but they were still
wouldn't
buying
because of
takeaways.
takeaway,
But
yes.
now besithe sesibatholela indawo phela, so njengoba kade bethenga ama-takeaways
Why
abezeke
bengasahlali?
bahlale yabo, hayi no bekungenzeki. And then sabona ukuthi okay, naku la sibe wrong khona. Location yethu, even though uFlorida
Busy.
kuyindawo ebusy, but things that you need to consider for your customers, like parking. Do you have parking for your customers? If they come to fetch whatever that they have ordered from you, are they able? Do they have a spot to park? If they are coming to dine at your restaurant, do they have a nice and safe also spot to park at? Parking is very important when you have a restaurant, and so.
I think one thing that I've learned from my mother is that in every situation that you find yourself in when it comes to business, you need to see how can I benefit best from this situation. So for example, during COVID, we had come up with like funeral packages, for example. Like you have to have that mind to think, how can I come out of this situation and sort of bring myself out of this hole. So during COVID, we started funeral packages. It's providing a service or fulfilling a need within society, and that is going to make your business. I think in hospitality, into oyifundayo lena, I have done a business degree in hospitality management, and it's one of the things abakufundisayo ukuthi yes, the customer is always right.
Yeah.
The customer is always right because they have come to you and they are paying you their hard-earned money, for their service. So you have to make sure that you are as hospitable or as understanding as possible. That is why we go as far as saying, I will meet you halfway. If you maybe feel like this, then maybe we can accommodate you with this. That is what hospitality is all about.
But also, you yes, like you said, you do find people that are just. Now we are forced to like honestly, so they're going to be rude to the waiters, and lapho ibona ba on the wrong.
Yes.
Because when you come and assess the situation, and we have the best waiters. Like stolo, angisho ngoba ku ama waiters ethu, but shame, they are very humble and yabo. But umuntu uzochaza istory ukuthi okay ma kwenzeke kanje ne customer lisho ukuthi kwenza ubone ukuthi awu
very be obvious.
kodwa osiyami usudlala ngengane ke. You do find people like that, and you can't avoid that, and unfortunately the customer is always right, but now as the business owner you have to make a decision. Tell them, no, I've assessed the situation, and unfortunately there's nothing we can do here because you are on the wrong. Ngeke udle uthi usuyoqeda sekusele one bite uthi nje hayi cha. No, So also people, when they come to your space, they don't understand the frustrations that are in the kitchen. And we're trying as much as we can. My challenges that we got when we came here were mostly about the delays okudla, akuphi ngesikhathi, delay, and thina ngale sinenkinga enkulu. We're trying to fix this problem. We've had due to our delays and people complain. So it was that we were trying to fix it for the longest time. So those are the challenges now. If you are renting the space, but our customers, they shouldn't even know that. But amanye, they are beyond your control. You end up not even being able to explain because kuzoba ngathi uyachaza manje uyasichazela ngilambile ngifuna ukudla kwami mina ukuphi ukudla kwami selilindile icustomer uphelile u30 minutes
drama la.
exactly yabo ahamba yotshela abanye uthi ungayitshela ukudla kwalaphayana yes kumnandi kodwa yabo
service yabo
yes yeah so in the beginning when we moved here those are the challenges but we no longer have those because you learn now as you go you learn like I need to fix that I need to fix that kanjena ke manje yeah
you know one thing I always say shame ngigqugquzela abantu ukuthi if une idea if unemcabango ukuthi I want to start something ngifuna ukuba nebusiness do it just do it start nothing beats starting futhi ungasabi because you are prepared to fail be prepared to fail but being in business means having resilience so you need to just continue and you will be successful at some point and you can grow from that. I think that is my number one is to always say just do it, just start because you never know. Asab. Business also it's all about problem solving. So finally what problem can I solve?
Yeah, so yeah, she's right. So Umaluti, she's got a hospitality page on TikTok, hospitality with Maluti, and a page like is very informative. So if people can just follow that page, uyafundisa like ngiyengibona nje uya-engage kakhulu especially nentsha abaqeda isikole bafuna ukwazi ukuthi like so if ngifuna ukungena into this business what can I do and she teaches them so it's very important ukuthi people bahambe bayipage lakhe bamfollow mina elami is more of we catering okay siyasuka siyahamba set up but yena she gets into the depths of the actual thing and she captures the background what happens in the background now when I cook when I'm in the kitchen she comes and she shoots and then she puts that into a vlog so she's got a lot of vlogs where we do catering even when we're gonna travel like our staff what they eat when we are on site do they eat the food we're customer or do we buy them food or do we go and buy them food because lokudla already it's costed so mase costiwe ukostelwe i-custom and makusala fanele kusalele i-custom akusaleli thina ukuthi sidle so she teaches things like that we hospitality with Maluti on TikTok and also on Instagram so if people can follow her page and they will learn a lot mina I run the one elithi fresh food with noThuladu mina ke ngumchef ngiyapheka so mina ngikhombisa ukuthi okay ngiphekileke la ngipheka kanje ngahamba ngawo setha naku kusesethiwe sekukuhle naku boom yena uyanikhombisa ukuthi bekwenzakala kuze kufike lapha nje asiqhunyanga yini isondo lapha ku freeway masiqhunywe isondo you'll find that on her page
I guess siyabonga kakhulu nibahleka nibona ngathi nje somabhodi
siyabonga